Hi, Judge. How are you? Let's see. Let's see how far this goes. There we go. Perfect. I have some tea. I'm gonna drink it before it gets cold. How was your day today? It is currently storming outside pretty badly. Did you gym today? Yes. My tea says, accept the challenge you are facing. It may become your biggest gift. Accept the challenge you're facing. It may become your greatest gift. Hello. Hi, toe flakes. Wowee, wowee. Okay. Whew. Okay, guys, I'm in a good mood, okay? Um, except for the fact that I don't know where my lippy stuff is and my lips are chapped. That's the only thing wrong right now. Back again. Hi, casual. How are you? This one's like dried out. Oh, actually, it's not dried out, but it's kind of empty. Myth, how was your day? What did you have? What are you gonna have for dinner? I forgot to eat dinner, but it's okay because I did have lunch, and I'm not even hungry to be honest, like at all. Chilled and no idea. I feel like I haven't been like as hungry, um, like the past week. I feel like after I did that fast, I feel like I haven't been as hungry. Does good mean like we can play a game or watch something or casually speak? Well, we're definitely gonna casually speak, but I might play some games in a bit. But I do like to do some just chatting. I'm not very good at games, so whenever and also like I lock in when I'm playing a game, even though I'm not that good. Like I lock in, and sometimes I'm not that great at paying attention to the chat. I feel like I would do better if I got like my monitor set up to where like I can see the chat right here. But how it currently is set up, I am just not the best at reading everybody's comments while I'm gaming, and then people leave because like, why are you gonna sit here and stay if there's gonna be like no interaction, right? Interdismissional time traveling is a thing now. What is that? Doing well with Shelly today. It was really nice weather here today, but it was super nice weather, but what is the word I'm looking for? Oh, stormy. It was storming, raining. Why am I actually having like a stroke? I can't even say anything I'm trying to tell you guys. I might actually be having a stroke. Time travel essentially. If you could travel back in time, okay, would you want to travel back in time and stay in that time, or would you want to travel back, change something, a decision that you made, and then come back to the current time? Oh, that's also what I did. You had a stroke? Like for real today? Look at my muscles, guys. I have such freaking massive muscles. If anybody ever tries to mess with you guys, they got to get through me first. Hi, TJ. I'd go back and switch careers. Wait, what is your career if you don't mind me asking, and what would you do instead? And what decision would you make? Toe flakes. Listen, you don't like that people think that you are me in my Discord, but the issue is that I don't talk enough in my Discord currently. I need to get back in there I need to get back in there, okay? And then the second issue is that your profile picture is me. So like I could see where they would get a little confused. But hey, Myth, if you could convince anybody to like donate to the PC fund in some type of way and you don't incriminate yourself saying that you're me, go for it. Just don't say that you're me and then be like, "Oh, you didn't ask who you were talking to." Yeah, so wait, is charge them $30. Tell them they have to donate $30 to my PC goal. I actually pay attention in school and become a doctor. I've been on Discord 10 years. I'm an unk. Well, the thing about like becoming a doctor is rewarding if you really enjoy it, but it is something like you have to spend so many years in school for, and then like after it, you're spending like most of your time working, like doing your job. So you can't like I wouldn't. I mean, obviously, I'm not a doctor, but I know people who are like pretty high in the medical field, and like if you don't enjoy it, you will not make it. Like that's just how it is. If I shrunk and fell into your cereal bowl, would you eat me? Yes, I leave no crumbs on my plate. So I wouldn't eat you if I knew that I was eating you, but I would eat you if you fell in my cereal bowl. Unless you were like super crunchy, because I would be like, oh, what was that? And then I would toss you out. You know? Um, TJ, did you get stuck in the rain? I'm going to the Green app. Know about this, Lexi? They need to hear about this. Wait, why? Um, Bro said 30. I go back in time and tell Juice about his death in the future so we would stop the drugs. Oh. Dude, that's been how many years has that been now? You were gonna send them TJ's PayPal? Wait, that's not fair. I was indoors all day today, but I saw it storming. No. No. Everything was fine. It's actually it's just it's storming bad right now. But it's just like it came in waves. He deserves compensation. I mean, I think that all of you guys would like compensation for being here, but I think we have a mutually beneficial relationship. I drove home and it was raining the entire time. What is the worst? What was the worst part about the drive? The other people around you that couldn't drive, or the rain? Hi. Get it. Bofa, thank you for the biddies. Welcome, welcome. I love that dancing emote. Wait, did Twitch remove any emotes that you guys regularly used? Oh my gosh, or people that have their big trucks in the left lane. Like their truck and trailer in the left lane, and they're going faster than the people in like the like Toyota Corollas, and it kicks up all that mist. Yes. And then there's the people who like they don't have windshield wipers that work, and so they're just sitting there with their flashers on going like 10 miles per hour. Wait, or the people who don't have oh my gosh, the people who's had oh my gosh, stop. I'm actually gonna get triggered. The people whose windshield wipers don't work, but they don't know how to turn their flashers on, and they have like a gray ass car, and it's like foggy out because it's raining, and like you can't see because it's raining so hard. And then they decide to drive their gray car in the rain with no lights on, and their windshield wipers don't work. So they're going like way below the speed limit. And then you have to like avoid hitting them because they are a hazard. The drive isn't that bad. Once I get it out of the area, the highway doesn't really get crowded the rest of the way till I get to Dallas. Nice. That's good. That's a relief. It's the same in the mountain passes. Semis block every lane with the flashers on, trying to pass each other. Yeah, I don't like driving in the rain if I don't have to. But obviously, if you have no choice, you gotta do it. Like that in between is no traffic. No, I get that. But still, there's like that one person with the gray car, gray, white, I don't even care. Like the color of the sky car. And they're just like, no lights on. They're like, I don't know why. I've been in 5 car crashes. You know, I can't handle it. Okay. Tokyo Drift. Don't lie, that's your car. No, it's not. I am somebody that I drive with my lights on during the day. Like, I cannot stand people who like be driving around pitch black, no lights on. Like that like actually triggers me. You're one of those pests? How is that a pest? I think it's more annoying when you don't have any lights on. People that don't know how to turn their lights on. I was tempted to turn around and leave in the morning, but I was committed. Dude, there's probably like some cheap hotels along the way. The rain was a little crazy. It's like pouring right now. That's why I asked about it, because like it's alerting my cameras. Motorcycle. Bofa, what is your favorite blurb to use? Well, no, mine aren't blind. I don't do bright lights. But yeah, no, the LEDs are a bit intense sometimes. Mine are just perfect. They're not anything crazy. I have an older car. I'm the only one that left early? Really? You couldn't handle that guy snoring again? Thank you for the follow. Welcome. No, I just missed my bed. Did you tell that guy? Were you like, dude, you snore? I can't play it. Oh, because it's inappropriate? Is it bad? Is your favorite one bad? Yes, we all did. Aw. You should send him the link to those the snore stoppers on Amazon. Hi, Honey. How are you? Hi, Gert. Crazy weather here in San Antonio. I'm gonna watch this stream on the biggest TV possible. Wait, how big is your TV? Question, when are you taking your Christmas tree down? When I get enough presents to have considered Christmas to have happened. Hey all, hi Honey. Wait, Honey, who did you call today? Not in San Antonio, but Dallas Fort Worth sounds like it's doing fine. Wait, what about Dallas's weather? Do you think it's raining there or no? I got the old school glass lights out of respect for my fellow drivers. Yeah, no, I have the old school ones too. The LEDs sometimes like they look like the bright lights are on when they aren't. The box says 85. Guys, I feel like I'm having like an allergic reaction. I am drinking a new tea that I haven't had before, but I've never been allergic to any tea. It's making my throat itchy. Okay, maybe I don't drink that for now. Maybe I just drink some water. Oh, no. One of my mods is in Dallas, Fort Worth. I just wanted to get a test on what you in the chat thought about when to take the Christmas lights down. Oh, you're in San Antonio then? Nice, yeah. But yeah, no, I should technically already have it down, and I'll probably be taking the Happy New Year sign down soon as well, but I paid for it, so I was like, you know, I can keep it up for a couple more days. Yeah, Honey, I think he had a very like 18-hour drive. Very long drive, Honey. He can't watch the stream and drive because it's dangerous. He has to pay attention to the road. I want to keep all my stuff up till February 1st. Do it. I mean, like, honestly, it is so much work to do, like, a Christmas tree and stuff. I mean, like, I don't blame people if they leave it up a little longer. 18 hours? Yeah. No, don't call him. He doesn't know she's live. Yes, he does. He has all my notifications. I'm in Houston, and today it was literally Nat City. Really? On the bayou? Do you live next to the bayou? Or were you just, like, walking over there? Keep it up year-round. Some people do that. I'm, like, excited to move it and then clean behind it. Buffalo Bayou Park is behind my house. Oh, okay. Nice, nice. I had ramen and a block of cheese for dinner. It hits different, but the gas hits different later on. The gas? Ramen? I haven't had ramen in a hot minute. Ramen is so good, though. There's no San Antonio killer. Oh my gosh. I've been there. Hi, Pikachu. You always stream in this time. This is my wake up time. Good morning, Pikachu. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you have a great day. Don't gas my light. No, one of my mods is from there. I feel like you talked to them about it. Good morning. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I don't even want to, it makes me like actually sick to say it. There was a man arrested on Monday. In Philadelphia. Let me just read it to you. Okay. Oh gosh, I hate it. 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 Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna tell you guys about it. But I do hate it. I'm trying to find the one that I read. Okay. Did I say Philadelphia? I meant Pennsylvania. I'm thinking of Lexicon. No, I'm not thinking of Lexicon with this story. I'm gonna pause so that this cannot be clipped out of context. I'm gonna pause so that this cannot be clipped out of context. Moist critical. Here, wait. I'm gonna put the headset on. Are you guys ready? All right. This one isn't even the full one either. Which one is the one that I read? Okay, wait. Let me look at my phone. Okay, it was this one. Okay. I think this is it. Nope. I promise. Give me 1 second. Okay, the one that I saw earlier had like way more information than any of these are showing. Oh, this one's it. I found it. Okay. A Pennsylvania man accused of desecrating a historic cemetery was charged with hundreds of counts after authorities discovered a horror movie come to life at his home, officials said Thursday. More than 100 human skulls, as well as numerous long bones, mummified feet, decomposing torsos, and other remains were found Wednesday in the home of Jonathan Gerlach, 34, according to a probable cause affidavit. The remains were found in his basement, Delaware County District Attorney told reporters. 8 additional sets of human remains were found in his storage locker. Very simple. Detectives have recovered an awful lot of bones at this point, and we are still trying to piece together who they are, where they're from, and how many we are looking at. It's going to be quite some time before we have final answers. It's unclear what he is alleged to have been doing with their remains, noting that some of them were hundreds of years old. Another set of remains was found with a pacemaker, he said. I grieve for those who are upset by this, who are going through it, who are trying to figure out if it is, in fact, their loved one or their child, because we found remains that we believe to be month-old infants among those that he collected. He was arrested Tuesday, leaving Mount Moriah, a sprawling cemetery that stretches from Philadelphia into the nearby Eden, according to the probable cause affidavit. He was charged with 300 counts of theft, receiving stolen property, abuse of a corpse, court records show. He was charged with dozens more counts of criminal mischief, burglary, intentional desecration of a object, and other crimes. Okay? Let's see. Girl, lock and drop it. Hi, Hawk. Delaware County, so not Philadelphia or Pennsylvania. It's in Pennsylvania. Out of their jurisdiction. They're a bone person. Okay. I don't even want to get like too far into it, but it really disturbed me, so I had to tell you guys about it. I wonder, because they said that like there was a couple of like hanging bodies in his basement that were like pieced together from different bodies. Like he had built a human skeleton. He had built multiple human skeletons from different people. Like he had put them together. Bofa. Do not create a thread. We don't need any threads. Get that man in a cell, guilty till proven innocent. Okay, listen. Doesn't matter what the charges are. Listen. So, wait, let me tell you. So, authorities learned of the alleged crimes after the board members with a nonprofit group that works to preserve this cemetery notified police that gravesites have been desecrated. From November 7th to Tuesday the 26th, underground vaults, mausoleums at the cemetery were broken into or damaged. 25 of those sites are more than a century old. Okay? After investigators identified him as a suspect, they conducted surveillance of the cemetery and observed him leaving the area Tuesday carrying a burlap bag. Okay? Oh, also they saw his car because I had like a bolo on it. Be on the lookout. They went up to his car while he was in the cemetery after hours when the gate was closed. Like he had like climbed the gate and got into the cemetery. Okay? They looked in the back seat of his car and there were human skulls just in the back seat of his car. Just chilling in there. Okay? So then they saw him carrying this bag. Inside the bag were mummified remains of 2 small children, 3 skulls, and other bones, according to the affidavit. Investigators found the remains at his home, roughly 70 miles away. They said the remains at his house were most likely came from other cemeteries in addition to Mount Moriah. Authorities have not confirmed which cemeteries. This is why, like, if I were to pass away, when I do, I mean, it's inevitable, I just want to be cremated. I don't want to end up in this guy's basement. Sorry. Average San Antonio resident? What the heck are you even saying? That is not true. Dusty. I know that this was the report, but again, to anyone in chat, these are charges. Imagine if someone tried to pin this on you. We all deserve due process. Also, tried to pin it on him. They caught him leaving the cemetery with a bag full of bones. And also, he had a hatchet, the burlap bag. They were all stuff that he had stolen from a store. Allegedly. Oh, he posted photos with bones on social media. Here, wait. Frick. Guys, I don't even want to do this to you, but I didn't see this. We're gonna watch this real quick, and then we won't watch it. We won't watch it anymore. When did you start going live on here? Probably like a year ago.
Is now under arrest. Well, now to a stunning and disturbing discovery in Delaware County. A suspected grave robber is now under arrest and facing a long.
This is what he looks like.
Jonathan Gerlach stole more than 100 sets of human remains from Mount Moriah Cemetery in Yaden. According to investigators, a stockpile was found in his home and at a nearby storage unit. Action News reporter Leland Pinder spoke to his neighbors and has more.
People here tell me a large police presence occupied their neighborhood for much of the last 2 days. Tonight, just one cop car remains guarding the property as the investigation continues.
Yeah, this is definitely horrific. I mean, I could only imagine what the investigators saw.
Inside this home on Washington Avenue in Ephrata.
Oh my gosh, it's literally right off the road.
100 human skeletons, according to the Delaware County DA.
Detectives walked into a horror movie come to life.
34-year-old Jonathan Gerlach is now in custody, accused of robbing graves and maintaining a home full of skeletal remains. Neighbors are shaken.
Well, it's supposed to be a nice, quaint little town, and here you have somebody with bodies in their house.
Authorities say between Halloween and just this week, police investigated multiple burglaries of graves and mausoleums at Mount Moriah Cemetery in Yaden. During surveillance,
Thank you, Jeremy.
Gerlach was arrested at the cemetery. Police say he had a bag filled with human remains, including children's bones, with more discovered in his vehicle.
I just want to know the motive, you know? Like, why would someone do that?
Investigators believe the remains came from cemeteries across the region. Police are also examining this Facebook page titled Bones and Skull Selling Group, where Gerlach is tagged. Authorities have not yet determined whether any remains were sold or why Gerlach wanted them.
Oh yeah, I worked with him.
This man, who did not want to be identified, says he and Gerlach were co-workers in a manufacturing job.
He was a team lead at the place of my work. But yeah, I mean, he was a good worker, but, you know, a little strange, but this strange, it's disturbing.
My name is Leland Pinder, calling with Channel 6 Action News.
Attempts to reach family members Thursday were unsuccessful.
Oh my gosh, no. This is actually making my ears hurt. Ow. I can't.
Extremely disrespectful to, like, the people and families of the deceased.
Jonathan Gerlach is in jail tonight on $1 million bail, which has not been paid. He faces a slew of charges.
Okay, this is totally wrong in many ways. This guy should be, like, never let out of jail. I don't even think he should have bond. But they will put people who actually, like, murdered people on less bail than that. I mean, like, this guy's not gonna make that bail either way, more than likely, but I feel like, I mean, like, why are you even giving him the option for bail? I mean, I guess I don't know, you probably have to, but I can't. Oh my gosh, he was potentially selling them, like putting them on a rack like it's a bunny. Oh my gosh, this actually is making my ears hurt. If you were accused for something you didn't do, would you want a bail option? Yeah, but I think that he was the only person who lived at this house, and he was carrying a bag of bones from the cemetery. I don't think there is very much to say about whether or not he did it. I know. I'm like, are you really... I was like, you should be like a defense attorney if you really think this guy is innocent. Yes, Jeremy, we go way back. Who cares what he looks like? It doesn't mean anything. There is no faith or fear of God. I was thinking, well, oh my gosh, what if it... Oh, I don't even want to think. I don't even want to know. But there's another article that I read earlier, and apparently, like, someone that knew him had saw like some bones in his house, but they were like, they didn't want to believe that they were real bones. So they didn't say anything. Whenever I first saw the headline, though, I really thought that, like, that these were, like, going to be missing people. I mean, like, they are missing from their graves. It's not great at all. But I was thinking, like, these were people that were, like, murdered. That's what I was thinking at first until I read the article. And I was like, and he had been robbing graves. Grave diggers are a wild species for sure. It's fine. They're no longer using them. I just don't. I mean, like, I don't even like being in a cemetery, period. So, like, going into a cemetery at night and messing with remains is just, it's something that I just can't even believe that it exists in the world that I share with you guys, you know? And also, like, if this guy exists and there was, like, a group that he was a part of where he was selling these to people, who were the people that were purchasing them? Who wants unless you're like a science teacher or like a doctor and you're just like, you're trying to have like like you don't know that it's real and you're trying to have like a fake skull for a prop in your classroom, like that's the only reason I could see somebody buying a skull. I mean, Halloween decorations, but nobody's buying like a real human skull as their Halloween decorations. Nobody has accused me of anything and I haven't done anything. Imagine that everyone who died. No, honey, he didn't to our knowledge, he did not kill anyone. He sold it to the dark web. I probably shouldn't have brought this up on here, but it was I saw it like just a couple hours ago, so it's been like fresh on my noggin. At least you said that. Yeah. No, I mean, there were so many though. Like some of them could have been, I mean, depending on what else they find in his house. Like how are you going to prove that these are people that were actually buried? Picked a great place to share it. Why I think you say that? Thank you, Jeremy. Honey, he stole the bodies from graves. Can somebody type it in chat so that he can translate it? I'm guilty of eating too many. Oh my gosh. Wait, so I skipped dinner because I accidentally skipped dinner. But I had a late lunch, so it's fine. But tacos sound so good. Like, oh my gosh, tacos sound so good. I'm getting a headache from this, really? Yeah, there was a late lunch. It was an early event. What do you consider old? Because this person is close to your age. Do you consider 32 old? Nope. No, I have a lot of well, I have some non-health health conscious friends, but I have some friends who don't eat past like 6 p.m. Because they fast. Almost 10 years later, you still know how to make me blush with your sweet, kind words. You're 30. I'm not 32. My friend is 32. I do intermediate fasting, but my eating window is from 2 to 10. You were definitely ate your bagel before 2 today. I didn't eat dinner, honey. Nothing. Dude, honestly, we're not meant... Like, I honestly believe... You guys can say whatever you want. But, like, I mean, and I could eat a lot of food. Hi, Myth. But I don't believe that our bodies are meant to eat, like, 3 full meals a day. Because anytime that I have 3 full meals a day, although I am happy because I love food, I feel very, like... I don't feel great about, like, how... I don't feel great about how much food I ate, you know? I eat 2 meals a day. See, I think that 2 is a great option. No one needs 3 meals at all. Especially, I feel like you can eat 3 meals before, like, I would say, like, 22 and under. Like, after 22, you gotta start cutting them out, or you're gonna, like, it's gonna catch up to you quick. What about athletes? Okay, if you're an athlete, then sure. But like, how much activity most people get in their day, you're not burning enough calories to need that much food. A lot of people just eat because they're bored. Or because food's good. Runners eat a lot, yeah. That's what I'm saying. If you have, like, you're doing something physically that makes you need to eat that much, then sure. Or, like, obviously, like, if you're a new mom, like, breastfeeding your child, like, breastfeeding takes a lot of your nutrients. So you might have to add a few extra. You need to stay more hydrated. You need to eat probably more food. But, like, so athletes and new moms. And tequila? No, new moms do not need tequila. The Houston Marathon is this weekend. Oh, which day? Is it going to get rained out tomorrow? Wait, what was Hawk's message first? Oh, I need 3 meals and snacks in between plus beer and tequila. I thought you were saying that new moms need tequila. You need tequila and beer. You're like you're pretty lean though. Even you must have like a high metabolism. Hog. Cause you're like, I mean, you're not super skinny, but you're definitely not overweight at all. I'm not running it Sunday. Wait, you're not running in it? Why not? You should. I'm a tuna can? What does that mean? I got a buddy who eats 3 plates a meal and the dude barely weighs 150. I'm so jealous. Dude, when I think of people who eat a lot, like, just because of, like, clips that I've seen online, that freaking, the streamer Canute, like, that man can put down food. That man can, like, actually, like, he could eat a restaurant out of, like, out of stock if he was there for, like, 3 days. Also, I will say too that I love cheap food. I love like delicious, super authentic homemade food, whatever. But eating, like, I've been eating pretty much, like, I haven't eaten a lot of carbs in my meals. Or like just not a lot of fake food. And I will say that I feel like I stay full longer when I'm eating, like, real food. Take with that what you will. Hi, Silvac. Oh, thank you, Jeremy. You said autistic, kind of weird. Wait. I'm 5'6", 230 pounds. I didn't eat dinner. Wait, I didn't either. Twins! Do you want tacos? Yum. Wait, do they have Taco Deli in Dallas now? Or no? If you're making them, sure. Dude, I would eat a Taco Deli taco right now. Did you like Taco Deli? I don't remember. People don't have dinner. What happened? Honey, we're just starving ourselves, I suppose. Taco Deli, I think, is it is now, but it started in Austin. I used to go to the original Taco Deli all the time. Oh, when I lived in Frisco, I'd go there when I'd get off my night shift in the morning. Dude, so good. You have the prettiest hair. Thank you. There's always been one in Dallas near the zoo. Always. For a while. They only opened 26 years ago. That is not forever. I can keep a secret? Good. Stick around. I might need to tell you one. You know what I mean. Houston will accept me, will they? But the Tex-Mex sucks ass. If you come over for the World Cup or something, yeah, I'll let you know if I come for the World Cup. Thank you, Hawk, for not yanking my chain. Which do you prefer, burritos or chicken wings? Dude, you can't put burritos and chicken wings in the same category. Wait, give me something actually comparable. No. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for. Most of the time I would probably say burrito, but I do like, it depends, like, not everybody, that's like pizza and pancakes. Not everybody has good wings. So, like, I wouldn't, depending on where it's from, like, I would rather have a burrito over wings. I don't like soggy wings. I don't like, sopping wet soggy wings. I don't like Hooters. Like, anything like Hooters wings. Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me... Okay, I gotta be careful with the shirt on. We can't be chicken dancing too much. Stop. I never applied at Hooters, but I like Hooters fried pickles, but I don't like the way that they prepare their wings. I like a really crispy wing. And I feel like no matter how, like, if I tell them, like, extra crispy, they're always just, like wet. The texture of, like, super wet wings just grosses me out. I need to go back to my wing place that does the pizza logs. It's been forever. Yeah, you haven't even mentioned that place. They probably think you forgot about them. Do you have the pickles? I can actually make pretty good fried pickles. I haven't done it in a long time just because, like, who's going to eat them but me? And you also have to, like, eat them all in one sitting. And before they get cold. So it's like something you have to eat them as soon as they come out the fryer. They don't even know me. Hello. You gotta get your bagel girl a job over there. The last time I went to Hooters, I will never go back there again. The waitress thought she was hot shit or something. Never again. And I'm not even ugly. What? You're going off the edge right now. Get me some wings too. No, the last time I haven't been to Hooters in probably like 10 years, really. The last I would say like dude, when I think of like my favorite wing place, I think of the Blue Moose in Gatlinburg. I really like the Blue Moose. I haven't been there in probably like 6 years either, so I don't know if it's still good, but it was really good when I used to go. I would love to go there. The Blue Moose. You went off the edge earlier? That's true, I did. Raffle. Oh, we do need a raffle. Let me see if I can set one up for you. Guys, exclamation point, join in the chat if you want to join the raffle. Sometimes I see him win, sometimes I see him lose, but where are you? He's right there. He's right there. Let's see. Yes. Myth, don't take it all. You're the cutest. Thank you. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can make it to where you guys can have more points. Wait, Hani won the whole thing? Oh my goodness. I take it all. Sorry, but how did he? Is it just random on whether or not it gives you like it gives them all at once or not? Oop. Oop, I almost did a vote kick. Okay, wait. So do a raffle now. OMG, that's a lot. Wait, you were supposed to do like 7K. Oh my gosh. If it gives them all to one person, Chad, welcome. Let's see. Okay. We will make it. I kicked it down to 25,000. No freaking way, Myth. You have enough. You gotta donate some to charity or something. That is insane. Wait, somebody do the leaderboard real quick. We gotta see how many we got now. That is crazy. That is crazy. Chad literally, that is crazy. Just got like so many. Hi again. Hi, Jeremy. So, wait, that was a short time for that many points. Next time we gotta make it more time. So more people have time to join. I wish it would go to, if it was gonna be like that many points, I wish it would go to like 5 different people, you know? I guess it might not be as exciting to you guys if it goes to so many people. I didn't know you were gonna make it. Yeah, well, it's not supposed to have the 9 at the end. It's supposed to be another 7, but my finger slipped. And I didn't look. Yeah, so my finger slipped. Unfortunately. Always look where you're going. I know that now. I didn't know that at the time. Oh my gosh. You won't do it again? No, I won't do it again. Dude, who recommended me to put this on my wish list? It's not happening. I'm actually scared. I changed my name for you. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you. What's that look for? It's something somebody asked, put as a recommend for me to put it in my wish list. I don't know how to. I don't know how to show it to you guys. And I'm definitely not. I could add it for like 5 seconds just so people could see what it is, but I'm afraid that the person who sent it to be bought would buy it, and I don't want it. You know. Okay, I'll add it for 5 seconds. And if I can't show it on stream. But if someone buys it, don't. But if they did, I think I can just message them and cancel it. Okay, it's only going to be up for 30 seconds. It's expensive too, so I don't think anybody's actually going to buy it. Oh gosh. Will I remember that this was on my wish list if I do this? Thank you, Jeremy. Okay, it's on there for 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. It's on Throne. On Throne. On Throne. Is it a new private jet? No. It's on Throne. I'm deleting it after this. It's the first thing on there. That is what somebody just requested me. I just got an email. They requested me to add this to my list. I will not be adding it. Okay, did everybody see it? Did everybody see it? Because I gotta get rid of it. That's it. I'm changing my name to TJ Fan. Dude, I will forget. I'll be like, wait, TJ Fan, who is that? Yeah, okay, we're deleting it now. Everybody saw it. Soul Snatch? I think that was like, I think that was somebody like trolling about that guy or something. I actually am a little sick to my stomach. That was crazy. Nothing is inside. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yum. Do you believe me? I cannot get that out of my head now. And then whenever I clicked on it, what showed up under it was even worse. And now I'm scared. Do you believe me? I don't believe any of you guys. If you only tell the truth ever, type 1 in chat. If you lie sometimes, but not too often, type 2. I always loved Lexi's hair. That was my first impression of her when I met her 10 years ago. Really? That was your favorite thing was my hair? One, you always tell the truth? Nothing but the truth? Let's go out. Lily, don't believe us. Walk, guys. Wait, where are you going? Walking where? Put me up to a lie detector? I guess you guys are going on a walk. Bye, guys. I don't know where you're walking to. Where are you guys going, honey? I'd like to know. It's 1 a.m. I'm not walking anywhere. I guess you're apparently walking to Hani's house. Walk for Wings, dude. Walk for Wings is actually, we should do that. We should do a like charity walk event, and we will start at a point, and the end goal will end at a wing shop. So after you get done walking, you get wings. Thank you, Jeremy. You walk too fast. I'm not walking with you. Oh, you haven't even seen how fast I'll walk when there's food at the end of the trail. Love that. If I was doing what, If I was doing a charity event, it would probably be for like Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. More research into it, because I think that's something that's personal to me. That's what I would do one for. Blushing for Wings. Yeah. I'm stuck in the stream, can't walk anywhere. Wait, honey, how did you sleep? How is your morning going? Tell me about it. Another cute thing she does is play with her hair. I don't feel like I touch my hair too much. I sometimes, depending on how the hairstyle is, but my hair is like not bothering me today. It's beautiful but cold. I thought it was hot for you right now. No? I'm playing with my hair. Who wants to see it? Yeah, go live right now and knock on my stream. Show them how you whip your hair. Honey, have you prepared any coffees this morning? What hair? 1 in chat if you have enough hair to whip back and forth. 2 in chat if you decline to answer. Thank you, Jeremy. My nose is itching. That means that somebody's coming to visit. There were times she'd play with her hair for me back in the day because she knew how much I loved that. I just realized I don't have any coffee creamer. I actually do have coffee creamer. I have 2 different kinds. I have Italian cream and hazelnut. What kind would you like? I haven't been using it because I've been, it has not been allowed in my coffee at all. Oh my gosh, wait, I have to tell you guys about this. Okay, so today I was, I did go to the gym today, and, it was like dead, okay? Because I went late, and, it was dead, okay? Sorry. I don't know why, this actually triggered me. Okay, so I was on the treadmill, and, this guy came over to me, and he was like, how much longer do you have left? And I was like, what? Because there's only one other person on the treadmills. And, like, there's literally 15 treadmills. So I was like, what? And this was like, and whenever I got on the treadmills, there was actually, like, quite a few people on them. So I got on a treadmill that I don't even like using. Like, this is my least favorite treadmill. So I was like, I just have a couple minutes left, like, because I was just, like, so thrown off, which I was, like, almost done with my walk anyways. And he was like, oh, yeah, that's fine. No rush. I'm, like, looking at this treadmill. I'm like, did this guy, like, leave $100 behind here somewhere that I'm not seeing? Like, what is with this treadmill that you need? I was so thrown off by it. I sent my sister a message, and I was like, I sent her a photo of the treadmills, and I was like, this guy just asked me how much longer I have left on my treadmill whenever there's literally 1,000 other treadmills open, which there wasn't literally 1,000. There was like 15. But she was like, maybe he has like a little bit of a specialness to him, and that is his treadmill that he always gets on, so he needed that treadmill. He seemed like totally normal till he opened his mouth, so I don't know, maybe. Oh, and then as soon as I got off, I literally got off and I punished myself and got on the Stairmaster because I was just like, I needed to collect my thoughts. And then as soon as I got off of the treadmill, he like ran to it. And guess what? He walked on it. It just doesn't make any sense. Could just be his way of talking to you. He wanted to sniff the treadmill after he used it. I now regret bringing up the treadmill. Weird gym you go to? I mean, there's weird people everywhere. Actually, there's been weird people at any gym I've ever been to. But I think that is just a common thing if you're going to a public gym. You have stories every time, it seems. Well, the last story that I told was just that this guy, we were sitting, like, I was on my machine, he was on his machine, that's like right across from me, and I never try and like look at people. Like, I look at the ground, and he was staring straight at me. Like, I looked up at him, and like he was in my soul. And I was just like, I just looked back at the ground. He wasn't like trying to like hit on me or anything. I think he was just like zoned out, staring at me. Because I don't know. I feel like that is something that can happen. Like, you will just be in your zone and you like look at something and then you zone out. And I think that's what happened, because like there was nothing going on inside his head. But it was like such a, like, he was not there that it was freaky to look at him in that state. And then, like, I went to another machine whenever I was done with the one I was on, and I saw him like walk by to go like to the bathroom or something. I just happened to notice it was the same guy, and like the back of his shirt said, "Don't stare at me." So I was like, are you trying to like trigger people, or is this a joke? Or do you, like, maybe he always zones out, and so people stare at him because he's staring at them, but he doesn't realize that he's staring at them. So that's why he got this shirt, because he thinks that people are always staring at him, and really he's staring at them. That's how my brain works, if you ever wonder why I'm exhausted. I joined your Discord in 2019. Are you still in the Discord, Jeremy? It's got to be something you do without knowing it. It's no way everywhere you go that stuff like that happens. Dude, I literally don't talk to anybody. Your eyes are blue? Are they? Hi, Divian. Oh, beautiful. I was getting into that story, then bam, 3-minute ad break. Oh, what a cliffhanger. Sorry about that. You can do something to make someone approach you without talking. I literally look at the ground. I have my headphones in. I get up, I wipe my machine off, and I stare at the ground to walk to my other machine. Like, and I don't wear, like, anything super crazy. Like, I just wear, like, I don't wear anything super crazy that's gonna make people be like, oh, she wants to talk right now, you know? I don't believe you stare at the ground. I do. I've been outside with you before. Okay, if I'm outside and there's people around me, and if there's something happens, I need to be like, oh, I saw that guy in the gray sweatshirt. Like, I will be more aware. But in my gym, I'm not paying attention to anything, because there's a lot of things going on in a lot of places, and and there's just a lot of things going on. I'm not trying to be caught looking at anything. She wears a shirt that says, yeah, I wear a shirt that says, baby roll. And then when that one's dirty, I wear the one that says daddy's girl. And then when that one's dirty, I wear... She's just gonna ignore me like my crushes do? Wait, I didn't see anything else that you said. What? It's a joke. I don't actually wear those shirts to the gym. I think I've worn, like, actual shorts to my gym, like, 3 times ever. And I've hated it every time. Good girl. Nobody has ever said that to me. Somebody say it to me now. Prove I'm wrong. Hi, Lexi. Hello. Imagine I just wear my Harley Quinn cosplay to the gym. That would be crazy. Do you have something where I can motivate you? Yeah, of course. Wait. You must ask me a question. I read it, but I didn't absorb it. You're playing games later, right? Maybe. I'm not sure. Like, you're doing Battlefield matches? I usually wear my Speedos. No, but there are... I don't know. There's some things that if I wore them, it would just, it wouldn't be good. Hi, Mikey. Same. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying. But, anyways, I am not going to stop going to the gym. The gym is, like, my actual escape. I love going to the gym. It is, like, I don't think that there is I don't think that there's, like, a world where, like, I would be happy not being able to go to, like, a gym again, you know? Unless I had, like, a home gym to go to. I at least need some free weights and a treadmill. I have some t-shirts to keep the weirdos away. I've been sick since yesterday. Come tuck me into bed. Thanks in advance. Aw. What do you think you're sick with? There's a lot of sicknesses going around right now. I remember when you were terrified of the gym. Yeah, I used to be terrified of the gym. I started going, I'd say, like, in 2022 is when I started going. Or 2023. Maybe it was 2023. Probably. Honestly, like, having gyms in my apartments really helped to ease me into going to a real gym, because I could go, like, in the middle of the night, like, with my little fob, and I could, like, learn everything without the, like, anxiety of a bunch of people, like, waiting for certain machines that I'm on. And it really just, like, gave me the time to get familiar with the machine so that I could be confident using them, like, around other people, you know? Oh my gosh, except for I was trying to show this girl how to freaking adjust this one machine, and it's a machine that I adjust all the time. It's a leg machine, and it's one that I adjust all the time. And for whatever reason, like, some super Hulk dude must have just came by that day and, like, tightened the shit out of it, because I was like, oh yeah, like, no problem, like, I can help you, and I'm, like, sitting there, and I'm like, I'm like, pretty strong, right? And I'm like, it's usually not this hard. And she's like, right? Like, and then I was like, oh, we might have to bring him back up. So I had to go, like, ask somebody at the front desk. It was a girl who came to me. She was very beautiful. Sorry, you guys didn't ask. Anyways. I was looking at the ground. But, like, if you're looking at the ground and somebody comes and they're, like, right here, where if you are to do, like, an extension, like, if you're on a leg extension machine and you are to do a leg extension and somebody's standing there and you're gonna kick them, you might look up and be like, why are you standing there? Yes, I'm very strong, honey. I thought I was wearing one of my, you know, the little zip-up jackets I wear all the time? I thought I was wearing one of those with the shirt underneath. I almost showed you my muscles, but that's not what I'm wearing. I wasn't thinking about it. If you're looking at the ground doing your leg extensions, then someone is for sure gonna approach you. Dude, that doesn't even make sense. Thank you for the sub! Terrence! Wait, did I put you on? Nope. Terrence, thank you for the sub! Hype for the sub, hype for the sub, hype for the sub. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the 47 freaking months. Thank you. Hug me, brother. Dude, why did that just come out of my mouth? It's not Drake and Josh. I think why I have nothing. Wait, what's wrong? Terrence, how was your drive? My anniversary message lied to me 2 days ago. I joined and got ads. No! Thank you for the sub. Hype for the sub. Hype for the sub. Hype for the sub. Hype for the sub. Are you okay? No, I need you. Hey. You're lucky. Hani was wanting to call you. Oh. Getting all nervous in here. Why do you need him? I can't say that for free. That would be crazy. And I don't... Oh, I'm drinking some salud in my cup right now. That is exactly what happened. You haven't left yet? We're leaving in an hour, so I just got some extra sleep. Wait, so did you have to stay like an extra... That was like you aren't going to be late for anything? It worked out that you were able to stay? Oh, is it raining there? Hopefully the weather's not too bad. Oh, no, that was my fingers. I don't think my stomach did anything. If it did, I didn't feel it. I heard something else. Oh. Well. There is no payment method to gift sub. Yeah, you have to put your payment method in. Oh, well, maybe it was growling because I didn't have dinner. It's probably like, hey, it's empty in here. Must be the ring light. It's not the ring light, but I didn't feel it. Actually, I think it's gonna grumble again. I'll bring it closer. That was sarcasm? No, I know you were trying to be a cunt. It's gonna happen any second now. Now you're making my tummy nervous. Okay, fine. I just have to keep talking. Snackativity, it doesn't like to have full attention on it. Don't let me down. Are you want to hear music from your stomach? Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm going to dedicate it to Dance and Dominate. Your stomach muscles contract when you talk? Yeah, I'm contracting them right now because I'm trying to get abs. I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to get abs, but I thought that would be funny. Nice. I thought so. There's something I was gonna say, but this all just distracted me. Wait, is it raining? I was asking if it was raining in Dallas. Like, he's gonna be a bodybuilder soon. Maybe. I gotta have a lot more. I gotta have more money to spend on protein packed snacks and more time to go to the gym. Hi, Dennis. Actually, I don't need it. I don't think that. I think that with my body being a little bit weaker in general, because of because I don't have as much cartilage, and I can really tell if I I try not to push myself to the point of a lot of pain, because then it just, wait, my tummy's growling. You ain't lying. Who are you right now? What do you mean, who am I? No, but I'm saying in the gym, lifting weights. I try not to do too. I was gonna say, because there's some people who train for 6 hours a day, and I just don't understand how their bodies allow them to do that. But I guess it's just years and years of built up I don't even know the word I'm looking for, but my max is 2 to 3 hours. If you spend more than 3 hours at the gym, you are socializing. There's no way you're just straight working out without breaks for that long. Anything more than 90 minutes is too much. I think 90 minutes is a good 90 minutes is a good amount of time for sure. Why are you fasting? I'm trying to get more. I'm trying to do a little cut, a little have my muscles pop a little more. Nothing too crazy. I'm in and out in an hour. I usually spend an hour and a half, hour and 45. An hour to 2 hours is what I do. I train 4 hours a day. See, Mikey, what do you do at the gym? How does it take that long? How long is the fast? I usually do the well, I did a crazy one this week, but my normal is I don't even know what my normal is. But I usually don't eat till 1 or 2 in the afternoon. I definitely don't eat as soon as I wake up at all. But I'm a pro. When did you start your workout journey? What are you thinking right now? A lot and nothing at the same time. That's usually how my brain works. So fasting window, yes. Look at my new profile. I designed it specifically for you. Let me see. I do a 20-minute, so fasting window, yes. I do 20 minutes of cardio, either inside or outside, 30 minutes of whatever body part lifts, and another 10 to 15 at the end for rowing. Dude, rowing, I can't. I don't like rowing at all. Oh, you made us a pic collage. Nice. Can you do the gritty dance? No, but there's a gritty goose in my chat. If you type his name out, he'll dance for you. It's good for your whole body. It terrifies my poor little ankles. My poor little ankles hate to see a rowing machine. I spend 1.5 hours on weights, 1.5 hours on the bike, and ski for 1 to 2 hours. Every day? Wait, how many days a week do you work out? Do you know where I can help you? Where do you usually help people? Mentally, monetarily, what are we talking here? Every day. You don't take any days off? Not even 1 day off a week? Hello, question mark. Hello for the wins. I love the rowing machine. Really? You definitely need that mental help. What do you not like to do? What do I not like to do? Um, no more gambling for me. I don't like the row, but I don't want to row. You don't like the row? Yeah, I don't like to do that much at all. I would say I had a rowing machine in my parents' basement before I moved out on my own. Super secret stream, what is that supposed to mean? That means that only you were, if you are here, it's because you were supposed to be here. So people who aren't supposed to be here will not be recommended this stream. Pickle George is looking at both of us. Nah, he's chilling. He's trying to be incognito today. It's his first day solo in a long time, so he doesn't really know what to think. Row, row, row your boat. Bonjour. Hi, Sequoia. I wasn't recommended this stream. No, you've just been here, so you were forced to be here. What is your plan here with the super secret stream? We are telling all of our biggest secrets, and I wasn't recommended this stream. Stop! You guys were recommended it. I would say something that I don't like doing is planning. So I want to be better at planning, but it's going to take a lot of work. Your whole vibe confirmed that before you answered, by the way. Dom J recommended you. That's true for you. Yes. Salud ask. Wait, I don't know what you're talking about, honey. I will help you with the planning. Wait, what are we gonna plan? I'm scared already. I'm terrified, actually. The French? Hi, I'm new here. Hi, Myth. Welcome. Hopefully you stick around. Don't forget to follow. Imagine. I do not know what you have to plan. Well, can you just make me better at planning? How would you help me with that? Because I don't even, like, the thing is, I don't want to plan anything because I don't like planning that much. Wait, whose 15 stream streak is that? Zach with the 15 stream streak. You must be fit if you're in the gym enough that people chat you up. I mean, I wouldn't say chat me up, but I think chat me up would be like, hey, how's it going today, you know? But I usually keep to myself. And I don't always go at the exact same time. Sometimes I do. I've been going at a different time recently. But I feel like it's whenever you don't go at the same time, then it's less likely that you're gonna like make friends. But I'm also like not, it may sound awful, but I'm like not really trying to make friends at the gym. I don't like, I have worked out with friends before and sometimes it's fine, but I prefer not to just because I want to do what I want to do and get out of there, you know? How often do you exercise? I would say 4 to 7 times a week. Mostly more than 4, but occasionally I take a day off. I haven't, and I think the last time I took a day off, what was I? Maybe it was not too long ago. I think I had 1 day off recently. Awesome. Yes. You hate to plan something? Did I understand this right? Yes. Almost 2 a.m. already? Yesterday? Wait, Terrence doesn't know. Almost doesn't count. I remember back in the day. Uh, yeah, we have a higher limit now. I will try and help you so that you learn to to plan. Okay, thank you. Exclamation point, join in the chat if you want to join the raffle. Exclamation point, join in the chat if you want to join the raffle. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I literally, I guess I didn't save it. I thought I deleted that before I got on. Hello? Thank you, Simple Times, for subscribing on YouTube. Oh, I know why it happened. Okay, wait. I don't want to mess with it right now, though, because I'm afraid it'll make the stream freeze. Look at the little guy. Hi, Alabama. I'm just in. First thing I heard was, should I vote hell yeah. Exclamation point, join in the chat. Real quick. The raffle's going to end. Santa, it's a bit too early. Hey, Santa stays around my house all year long. He's gotta find out if I'm naughty or nice. Santa Claus stays in my town. Chad, Tennis, Terrence, Mikey, all won 19,000 treats. Let's go. Let's go. People clap. People clap. 19K treats each. Exclamation point points to see how many you have. Sheesh. That's a lot, huh? You were supposed to tell me when you increased it. It happened like 5 minutes ago. Well, it happened like an hour ago. Good night, Jeremy. I hope that you sleep well. I did it during this stream while I was live. Last Battlefield match I have for tonight. What else have I missed? I think the only other thing you missed was Honey wanting to call you. What is it? Wait, who has a BBL appointment? I do not have a BBL appointment. If anybody needs a BBL, it's you. That is the last thing I would do to myself. Finally, you're getting that BBL and neck looked at. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? A BBL is a Brazilian butt lift. It's where they take fat from your and if I was getting anything plucked, I would not have it put in my butt because I do not need. I'm fine with the size of my bottom. If they're gonna put it anywhere, I'd have them. Never mind. I'm getting a little too comfortable with you guys. Yeah. Which appointments yeah, I don't have any appointments in the near future. Zoomer lady, hi plasmatic. Yeah, I don't want my hair in my face though. That's the only thing. I need more fat in my booty. It sounds like you need to do some squats. Did you find your poofy? No, this is I just bought this pink one. I couldn't stand like the scratch, like anytime I ran into it without like anything on it, it would make that like metal rubbing sound. It would make my ears fry. We are not girls and women to talk about this topic. Honey, you would be surprised how many people like to talk about it. Yeah, in the derriere. You brighten my day with your kindness. I understand, yeah. But, I mean, dude, people be taking out loans to get plastic surgery, and that is just, like, crazy to me. I mean, some people are, like, how do you even get authorized to get, like, that much money in loans? Because I used to watch, like, that show Botched when I was younger, and people would have, like, hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt from their surgeries. And then they end up botched, too. Like, how, is that actually exaggerated? Or, like, how do, like, companies keep giving you more money? I do, but I'm lazy. How do they keep borrowing? There aren't much restrictions when it comes to getting loans, but I thought you have to I thought that if you have like a certain amount, like with other like companies, that you'll get like flagged if you're not paying them back. And so like, right? Or no? They put up their house or car as collateral? Really? Yeah, I know that. From a lot of people that have had babies. But there are like some I don't know if it's like if it is like any of like my specialty doctors. Which, I mean, like, I haven't tried that yet, but I have learned a lot about that. Like, I've just always been too scared. But, all of, like, my, like, specialty doctors, they require like, the payment up front before they do the procedure. I think for that reason. And, like, when my grandma has had both of her knees replaced, and they required her to pay the full amount before she went into surgery. Like, they will not take you back and put you under unless it is paid in full. But I always thought that, like, because people are like, oh, you can find it all over the internet if you look into it. But people are like, what are they gonna do? Take my baby? I'm like, no, but they might take something else. That's when you just go to a different hospital. Well, when you live in in a rural town, well, and like also for like my ear, nose, and throat doctor, they were like, oh, you have to like it's gonna be like $500 just for the consult appointment, and you have to pay that before you get the consult. Is that one of those Karate Kid plants? This is a bird of paradise. I can consult for biscuits. It won't take me long. 1,000-pound sisters. I never watched that. I think it's wrong. Which I think some of them have like one of them have like lost weight now. I don't know. I saw like an article about it. I didn't click on it, but I think that it is wrong to like let people make fun, not make fun, to let people make money off of their like illness, like as in like the 1,000-pound life, because other people that are having that same illness, they are like gonna see that and then they're like, oh, I could get on that show. I just like gotta keep gaining weight, you know? It's not good. Those people have to agree to be on that show, I'd imagine. No, they agree to be on the show, but I don't think morally, like, I think it's bad. I think it encourages more people to be like that. Some people that watch it are like, oh yeah, I never want to end up being like that. But people who are on the show, like other people who have the same disorder as the people who are on the show, it encourages them to keep eating so they can get their own show. Because that's what they think in their minds. Plastics should do a psych workup before any procedure. Oh no, they wouldn't make any money. Just remember, it's just a show. To a certain extent, but like whenever you weigh like over 1,000, nobody should weigh over 1,000 pounds. Like that's not just a show. That is somebody that is seriously sick. There's a difference between being overweight and being 1,000 pounds. Honey Boo Boo, ever heard of her? What about her? She's like married with, and she's married with a kid now. I did watch I watched her on the pageant show when she was a kid. When I was a kid, and she was a kid. 1,000 pounds? How can you even know weigh? Yeah, there's a show. I don't know if you're from the U.S. There's literally a show called My 1,000 Pound Life. I've never watched it, but I mean, it's not fake. Those people really weigh 1,000 pounds. Like, you just have to think, they have the same skeletal structure in their bodies as we do. And, like, they're just carrying around all that. It's just sad. It makes me sad. That's why I never got into watching it. Discovery ad, they've been sending me tons of paper and envelopes. Did you ever find the wireless headphones? Yes, I haven't ordered them yet. I honestly forgot to. For whatever reason, this one's like half working currently. But it didn't work the other day. I only think about it when it's not working. How convenient is that? That actually did startle me a little bit, by the way. I need to do a new knock because I feel like nope. You're due for a new pair anyways. Have you had the Chips Ahoy Reese's cookies? No. How are they? Are they good? Wait, how often do you guys usually keep a headset for before you get a new one? Like 3 years? I just keep mine till they break. My old ones were so bad. The ones I had before these. I've only had these for like, well, maybe I've had these for like 3 years, so it probably is about time for a new pair. I like them with wings. You like the cookies with wings? Are you serious? Star Trek, Starfleet Academy. Wait, what about it? I love Star Trek. Oh. I haven't played that game. I do want to get the Star Wars games are currently on sale for their like anniversary, and I want to get some of them. That just reminded me because I saw that they were on sale. Yeah. Star Trek rocks. I like your glasses. Thank you. I love them. Um, I don't do earbuds often. Well, do you play games? I feel like if you don't play games, and if you like live by yourself, there's not really any need. This is the last time I get to be off on a Friday. My days change for the year starting next week. Did you get to wait, what are your new days gonna be? You made me go insane and I can't explain how. I'm sorry. Hello?
Almost lost my cool.
I almost lost my cool there. I play World of Tanks. It's awesome. I've never heard of that one. Yep. Yep, I have some cops in my family. Wait, how? So are you like you have to be at least a little bit up the list now, right? Because you've been there for a while at this point. I feel like we found the stream. Hi, Squid. I play the EU server. Lots of people. Nice. Makes the floor rattle. Police officers. My new days off are Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I had Thursday, Friday, Saturday this past year. You have like the family days off. I'm 5 years in, so I have a little bit of seniority. Nice. Yeah. There is I'm not trying to dox anybody in my family, but there is one person. I have like multiple people that work in the same job as you in my family, but one of them just switched to a different like from like city to county, from county to city, like that type of situation. They moved to like a different department, and now they have they got like the worst hours because they're at the bottom of the list. Oh yeah, that must suck. And they have kids, so I tried to go into the police, but my asthma made it to where I could not pass the test. Dang. What's the raffle? It's for points that you can gamble within the stream. It's not that you don't actually like, it doesn't cost money, for real money. It's just a fun thing to do in the chat. Exclamation point join in the chat if you want to join the raffle. Exclamation point join. Exclamation point join. I have dogs and are so old I can't disappear into earbuds nor phones. Wait, what happens? Like, what do they like need you a lot? Working Fridays just sucks. That's not what I'm looking forward to. Yeah, but you have Saturday and Sunday off. Are those not crazy days? Like, you could still, like, do, like, a weekender trip if you wanted to with it. Like, you could get off on Friday and then still, like, go somewhere Saturday and Sunday. You don't understand. Our friend had your stream going on in the background and we couldn't figure out where it was coming from. Oh, wait. So that was you and, Squid. And Zach? Wait, were you guys playing in a game server? Oh gosh. We just like... For making me go insane, have a follow. Thank you for the follow. I'm actually... That is crazy. I could not imagine having to listen to the stream not knowing where it was coming from. That is crazy. They're rocking the bar uptown tonight. Since it's a small town, they won't get busted. What? Lol. No, that's crazy. I was so confused when you came in and said you made me go insane. I was like, I don't know what I did. Oh wait, who won the raffle? Is it over yet? You make a lot of us go insane. No way. Happy Friday, Zoo. Wait, it's Saturday. You literally just made me think I was going crazy. I was like, there's no way. You just scared me. I literally had plans on today, on Friday, and I was like, there's no way I went to my plans on Thursday. See, this is why I'm scared of making plans. And I believed you. I think it's just because it's so late. Myth, I don't know if we're going to play any games. Tonight. We might save that for tomorrow. Go insane, throw some glitter, make it rain. Right? Nice, Alabama. It's paid off. Or you paid all of them on time. All right. Are you mad? Wait, what is your favorite thing about Battlefield 6? Like, you play it? I feel like you play it like every day. What is so awesome about that game? Oh. Well, I said I'm probably not playing any games. I thought you were like, "All right." I thought you were mad. I literally fuck around with friends. But isn't it like, what is it? What kind of game is it like? What is it similar to? I keep them paid off, but sometimes I get late, but nailed it this month. Nice. Literally. Well, adulting, yeah. Um, I pay all my credit cards always. I got a good credit score. Um, yeah, I don't have any balances on any credit cards. Why do you think I want you to get arrested? University cops aren't real cops. They're state though. Dude. I always loved how seriously, like, whenever I worked in retail, like, how seriously, like, the like, mall cops took their jobs. You love credit cards? Did you guys see the thing that's gonna I saw it in an article actually whenever I was looking up that one guy's thing that there's a bill going into effect I think on January 20th for a year to where like credit cards can't charge you an interest of more than 10% for the entire year to try and like give people a chance to pay back debt. Yeah, they're willing to die over some clothes. I always enjoyed having them around to walk me to my car if need be. That was my favorite thing. Because I did have some scary customers. You're just like standing outside bars. You haven't had a credit card since college. Dude, that just like I just started thinking about how many times I was like I had one of them walk me to my car. It wasn't too far. It was a pretty short distance, but I had very good credit until I got divorced. That was decades ago. It don't take a long time to rebuild. Dude, I've heard, I mean, like, a few stories of people having very easy and cordial divorces where like all the fees and stuff are very cheap. Like you like straight simple. Like you get this, I get that. Like split and even. But like some people they go into like hundreds of that like 50 to 100,000, like even more than that sometimes for different like legal counsel for divorces. I'm like, that is a nightmare. That is a nightmare. I could not imagine going through that. That's why you guys gotta be careful who you marry. My divorce was war. I don't even want to imagine. I'm glad that you are finally doing better after all of that. Oh, and always get a prenup. Hi, RJ. I'll never fall for that again. How about you just don't... The thing is, there are a lot more crazy people in the world than there are normal people. And so that is why it is so important to make sure you really vet the person that you're going to be with. I don't know. Like, don't like hammer them with a bunch of questions right off the get-go, but like get to know them before you make any crazy choices that could lead to you being with them forever. And that includes having children with the wrong people. Divorce isn't the money because you always have stupid hope. The child custody. So I've heard. Well, I mean, it just depends. A lot of times, yes. But like my parents are divorced, and my mom is just like, my mom's an angel. But anyways, like my dad barely paid anything in child support. And there was which my parents like situation is very few and far between, but like we also had we didn't have a set schedule. Like we went, like if we wanted to go to my dad's house, we went to my dad's house. Like we got to choose where we wanted to stay when. Like if we wanted to go go stay the night at my dad's house, we could, as long as he was like gonna be home. She was crazy. I liked her, but she knew more what she wanted than I did. And I got okay. Yeah, I see. That was literally the same with me. And I like growing up, I mean, like obviously, like no matter how you raise your kids, like they're gonna have some, more than likely, they're gonna have some kind of like negative experiences in life or whatever. And there's gonna be like whatever, you know? But I feel like that is just like the best way to go about it, because whenever you're like forcing kids to go back and forth on certain days, I feel like it can be pretty traumatic. I can fix her. You can't. I'm still single because of what I've seen from my parents. And then there's that. I think that whenever you meet the right person, then you will not even think about like what your parents' relationship was like, because you'll realize that yours is so much better than that. But since you are being more cautious, I don't feel like maybe you will make the same mistakes that they did. Hi, Shiro. One of my aunts had a kid with her second husband, and she's older than him by like 23 years. She's gonna be like, no, newbie, absolutely not.
And his name is John Cena.
Not John Cena. Welcome to the stream. Not John Cena. Being in a relationship involves going out, and fuck that. One of my aunts had a kid with her second husband. She's older than him by like 23 years. She's gonna be like 65 when he's 40, and the kid's gonna be like 15. It'd be like that sometimes. There's like this British, I want to say British. I might be wrong. He might not be British, but I think he is. He's like a billionaire, and he's in like his 70s or 80s, and he's apparently like never been married and doesn't have any kids, and he's like taking applications for a wife to give him a son to inherit his estate. Dude, I don't even know. It was on the news. Why was that the news? But I'm just glad it wasn't anything else about grave robbers. So I was fine with it. Age gaps are out of control these days. Wait, Ben, was that your doing? Auntie got her a retirement plan. Hello. What's the secrets? I feel like so pretty today, so got to stream. Don't tell us your age, but what year were you born? I was born in the 90s. Is that true? I will tell my annoying cousin about him. Oh, do you have a cousin that's like, do you have a girl cousin that's young? I don't know how people can be in a relationship with someone born decades before them or after. Like, what do they talk about? Probably the same things you talk about with your parents. They were born decades before you. Yeah, it doesn't have the year in it. I've never been out of the US. I'm not going over there. I'm sure he has plenty of options. I don't talk about the same things with my parents I do with people my age. Oh, I do. To be fair, a billionaire can do almost anything they want. That's not good. Well, like, I just didn't understand why that guy didn't, like, first of all, like, man, you're really deciding late in life, like, that you need to have a child. Like, hello? You didn't think about this, like, 10 years ago? But he also could have, like, had like a surrogate and then like just had a nanny raise the kid, which is like still like kind of sad, but I don't think the kid's gonna be mad that they were born into billions of inheritance. That would be weird. My mom's like my best friend. Other than my little sister. My mom and my little sister. I mean, my mom and all of my sisters.
Whatever Daddy wants,
Oh,
Daddy gets.
is that right? Okay. I've never heard that one. I was born in 1999. I was born in 1999. I guess I'm Gen Z. She's fake 99? What does that mean? Yeah, my mom and I, like, when I would say, like, even in, like, high school, like, we would just stay up on the weekends, like, this was, like, before I started streaming, like, consistently. We would just, like, stay up on the weekends, eat, like, we would make, like, homemade pizzas and just hang out and chill and talk. And sometimes she would have her friends over. I had friends, too, but, like, I didn't want to hang out with them every weekend. Sometimes they're too much. I came from a billionaire family. Type my family name. We do own malls and restaurants. We do what we want, but not what people think. So much false information here. Is there any way that you would like to contribute to my new PC fund? I'm not trying to give any false info here, but if you are feeling chipperish. I knew you are Gen Z because Zoomers get it. They're smart. I believe when Zoomers become of age, it will be a better place to live. You think so? Because if I was, yes, that is the link to donate. $40, no balls, she's doming y'all. I think so. There's chemistry that might bridge the age difference, but after some time with them. Thank you for the subs. Oh, thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ben, for the 2 subs. Thank you. Hype for the subs. Hype for the subs. Hype for the subs. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, thank you. Dun, 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 dun. No problem. Yeah, thank you. At first, it didn't come up like with your name. For me, like I couldn't see it, so I was like, "Wait, what does it say?" And I was like, "Oh, thanks." Dude, with my condition, I'm hoping that I can stay mobile as long as possible. They're like, this is the age where, like, especially since I'm like, I don't even want to talk about it, but since I haven't been to like the rheumatologist since I lived in, like, I haven't been to the rheumatologist in years. I would be so scared for them to tell me like if my condition has like progressed or if it's the same, because this is like the age where like people can be like wheelchair bound, but that's why I don't talk about it, because I don't even want to speak that into the world. It's your stream. You can say whatever you want, but don't hurt us or say false information. I agree with that. That sounds good. I should have took a pic of the sign of the one next to the bagel shop. Wait, what was the sign? Has nothing to do with your age. No, but a lot of people like at like 25 or 26, that's whenever the like it can start, like if it's going to, like it usually starts going downhill at that age. So I'm just like, it's just like been like a shadow over. Like I'm just like, am I good or what? And I unfortunately, like, well, just because of like whenever I first found out I had it, like I followed, which I currently uninstalled Twitter off my phone. Actually, I uninstalled it after I saw this. But there's a girl that's my age, and she got like really sick with like pneumonia and like something else at the same time. And you guys know about my pneumonia ordeals back in the day. And after she got sick with that, like, and she had Ehlers-Danlos syndrome as well. And after she got sick with that, like it permanently altered some of like her like DNA. I don't even know, like I don't know, her like cells and stuff. And she's like in a wheelchair now. And I was like, well, I'll be darned. And then I uninstalled it because I was like, I don't need to read about this. This is not good for my mental health. Oh, there's a rheumatologist there in the same plaza. Okay, I was like, what sign for the rheumatologist? That makes sense. Sorry to hear. I'm fine, though. That's why I said, like, I do my workouts, but like I try not to go like too crazy because I don't want to hurt myself. Um but yeah. But I'm so far so good. So I'm leaning on the we're gonna be okay side. And that's also why if I did like if I ever did a charity stream, I think I would do it for research for Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Good strategy, don't work out too hard. Yeah. You and TJ are getting a room? Okay, have fun with that. I wasn't expecting this combo to take this kind of a turn. I love how you said his name. Alabama. Research in your mind also might be worth investing in. I think there's a lot of us that could have some research in our minds done. I know, I'm sorry, not sorry. Nice. I'm gonna have to remember to change that too when I take the tree down. But we still could put a gift under the tree. Oh shoot, I still forgot to look at that. Because I got off so late. Time USA. Oh, it's currently a 2:35 for me. Yes. What time is it for everybody else in the chat? My intellect does things to people sometimes. No, I read send me a gift to put under the tree, and then I was like, wait, why did I have that in the chat? And then I was like, wait, that's from Christmas. But I still do have the tree up, so it's fine to still be in the chat. 2:36, 6:36, 9:36. In my country, time is 11 a.m. Nice. I was talking about Alabama. Oh. It's 12:36 here in the California desert. Wait, what part of California do you live in, if you don't mind me asking? Don't, like, dox yourself, obviously. 2:36 here. I'm Saturday in the East today. I'm trying to improve my English. I like your speaking style. Greetings. I'm following. Well, maybe the bagel shop lady. You guys kind of dated. That lady is 70. She didn't look 70 in that picture. Wait, I didn't zoom it in though. I'm about 120 miles east of San Diego. Is she actually 70? I'm gonna have to go check it out. That was directly directed at me by the way you typed it. So a 30-year-old TJ is dating a 70-year-old bagel lady. Dang. Dog, I knew it. I can't speak my mind here. TJ is chasing the real cougars. Okay, guys, if you read a message that says, makeup can do you wonders. Makeup can do wonders, you should know. Would you think that that was directed at me? Or would you think that that's just, they're just saying in general, I should know since I wear makeup? I can throw a rock at Eastern or Central most days. That's how it was for me growing up. I lived on a time zone, like of the border of a time zone. I'm a female. That's why I said that. I don't think you wear makeup because you look old without it. He's saying all females need makeup for him. It was directed at you. Seems like it. Now I know that that's not what you meant, but because of the way you typed it, that's why I interpreted it that way. This is her way of baiting me into complimenting her. No, it's not. I'm just letting you know sometimes you have to reread what you say before you say it because it can be interpreted differently. What do you want me to say? You've seen the videos online of girls doing their makeup. You should know. I'm not. Myth. Time out. Yeah, why do you have to be baited into a compliment? Why can't you just give me a compliment? Why do you have to be baited into it? Someone's got to fill in for Cube. Dude, that's not what I read. I read that differently, and I'm glad that I reread it. Where is Honey? He's right there. He's right there, shaking his head in chat. I don't have hurricane sponsorships. Okay, now I'm getting hungry. But I'm not eating this late at all. But my tummy is definitely like... That's what my tummy's doing.
Because tonight will be the night
that I will fall for you over again.
Don't need me change my mind.
Dude, I actually saw... Where was that from? I heard that before in that version, but not on Blurb. Thank you for the 75 biddies, newbie. Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. Hop on Rivals? Marvel Rivals? I've never played that game ever. She's hungry for some hands? And definitely not. Okay. I'm still waiting for you in a baseball cap. Girls look super, so super in them. Yeah, I cleaned my room, so I don't have any over here. They're all in my closet. She was on the baseball team. I was on a... I did a little bit of softball for fun, but I'm never doing that again. I think that my ankles were not doing well with that. I don't like running. Dude, I actually just like try to block that out from my memory. Seeing you doing any sport activity just doesn't register in my mind. Yeah, it's just because you never see me doing it. But if I was like a basketball player, then you'd be like, oh my goodness, I can't imagine you playing football. Okay. Go Mr. Krabs. Go Mr. Krabs. Dead by Daylight? I've actually heard a lot of people say that game's super fun. How about tennis? Dude, I don't like tennis. I'm just saying from your clumsiness. I do like I love like beach volleyball. I do like that. Oh, was it a fat joke? I know it wasn't a fat joke. There's a lot of super like fit people that aren't good at sports. Especially like which I'm not super muscular, but like super muscular people, like once they like if they get to like, you know what I'm talking about, or like their muscles get in the way of what they're doing. Not like football players, but I don't know. I feel like some people when their like muscles are so big, they're like they get in the way of their own body. I don't know. Yeah, like Canute, and then in the nicest way possible. Volleyball's cool. I think volleyball is just like a sport that like a lot of people you can have fun with without making it serious. Isn't that guy old? Yeah, I mean yes, but I don't know how old he is. But I mean, like his skin looks like it's like stretched to the max capacity. I was like like there's like a lot of like way too much going on in there, and not like fat wise. You know you guys know what I'm saying. Seeing people that are like that muscular in person, like it actually scares me a little bit. I mean, there's literally 40-year-olds in the NFL right now. And there's 40-year-olds that play in all sports. Kevin Durant is literally 37. He was born in 1988. And he's still playing. He's playing for the Rockets right now. You said it's hard to picture any 40-something-year-old playing any sports, whether they have big muscles or not. I'm giving you examples of people who are 40 years old who have... Actually, KD does not have big muscles. They call him the Slim Reaper. He's 37. LeBron is 41. He hasn't had the... I don't think he's had the best year he's had in a while. And then, Philip Rivers. Is 44. He just came out of retirement to go play football again. He retired, and then he was a football coach for a high school, and then now he's playing again. He came out of retirement. It's like that. I don't think he's. I read that he did pretty good. I'll have to watch the highlights. Ask Kevin Durant to play you in basketball. I can't talk sports with you, I'm sorry. He has 17 kids. Philip Rivers? Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady would have been better examples. There's so many. That's the thing. And I feel like anybody that doesn't just like stop working out after they like, if they didn't play in professional sports, anybody that stays active throughout their life is going to be fine. But it's whenever you just stop working out, stop going to the gym, like whether it's because you have kids or you just get like really busy in life, whatever happens. Tom Brady is retired. But yeah, he was playing when he was 40 though, right? I don't know exactly how old these people are. $48, yeah. He was definitely still playing. He's dang near 50. She just wants me to rage. Can you join the NFL? They would want me to stay as far away from them as I can be, actually. Aaron Rodgers has been asked for years now. He's still on the team. And why is that? Oh, football? If I'm out there on the field, I'm dodging that ball. There's nothing going on there. That is one thing. Flag football. You're like defending old people. I think that you have a problem with old people. How do you look in football pads? I've never worn any actually. Hi, Sergeant. And yes, I do defend people who can't defend themselves. TJ goes into a retirement home and bullies the people who are on like ventilators that can't speak for themselves because they can't argue back with him. He's like, "Gotcha! You ain't gonna say nothing, are you?" Yeah, and he just said his ex-girlfriend was 70. And he's 29. I can't stand people like that. He tells them you gotta be quicker than that. Yeah, and they didn't even hear what he said. SMH. And then there's me. I go to the nursing home and I'm like, even if it's in the middle of July, I'm like Christmas in July, rocking around the Christmas tree, da 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 da. You're next door to a retirement house? I'm not. Da 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 da. W, defending the elderly. She just confirmed she goes to retirement homes to meet people. No, but I grew up. I actually haven't been to a nursing home since my grandma passed away. My great grandma. But I grew up in a small town where there were some elderly people who did not have families, and we would always bring them flowers around the holidays, or yeah, mostly flowers, because they didn't, like, the nursing home doesn't like people to bring like snacks or anything, because people have like so many dietary restrictions, especially at those ages. So we would like bring them flowers, or like Santa hats, whatever, like around the holidays, just because not everybody gets visits from family. Have you ever heard of BJ Brewhouse and the Cheesecake Factory? Yes. I've been to BJ's. I haven't ever been to the Cheesecake Factory. BJ's has the Pizookie, the pizza cookie. Menu at the Cheesecake Factory is a phone book. Yeah, I think that's why I don't go there, because I don't think I would ever pick what I want. A what? A pizza cookie. And they also have I think they have maybe they have a brownie cookie, but maybe not. The BJ's menu is like one page. The Cheesecake Factory is like, it's too much. Yeah, a Pizookie. They even sell the pans, I think. They have root beer floats. They sell the pans, because they cook it in a cast iron pan. I've been to BJ's. Pizookie is my favorite. I can't help what their menu says and what their name is. Dude, I just now remembered one of the times whenever I lived in Austin, me and one of my coworkers, we were gonna they got off before me, but we were actually going to PJ's for dinner, because she was like, "Have you ever been?" I was like, "No." And we lived in opposite directions, and there were two different BJ's, but one of them was like closer to my house and one of them was closer to her house, and we both went to different locations. We both went to the one that was closest to our house. It's so, like, I hate thinking about that one. But I'm from like a small town where there's like there's only like 2 McDonald's, 2 Wendy's, like everything, like there would never be like 2 Texas Roadhouses, or like two of the same exact like chain restaurant, like McDonald's and Burger King are a chain, but you guys know what I mean. There wouldn't be like 2 Chili's. So did you eat at separate locations? No. I don't actually. I think that she was like, "Oh, like I'll drive to your location," because I was like, "I'll drive to you," and then she was like, "No, I'll drive to you," because I don't remember why, but we ended up eating at one of the restaurants, but I think she came to the one closer to me. It was literally like it was like less than 10-minute drive to both locations. You offer to drive out of your way willingly? Yes. You got fast food restaurants in your little town? Well, like 20 minutes outside of where I lived as a kid, yeah. There wasn't anything closer than that. Now there is. They turned in my hometown, they turned a funeral home into a restaurant. It's called Rex. And you won't drive for bagels? Nope. Yep, she's insane. W Kentucky, W Kentucky. If you know, you know. Exactly. Born and bred. Oh. Born and raised. Phone food check. Dude, I'm honestly freezing cold right now, and I'm just trying not to think about it. I'm not getting my phone. She never posted the cookies. Oh, yeah, you're right. I should post those. I do have the photo of the cookies. Heard that before? Yes. What do Texans eat normally? Everything. Nothing in specific. Barbecue. I would say when people come to Texas, they always say they want to eat the barbecue. But I'm not Texan, and neither is TJ. I don't think there's any real Texans in the chat right now. Are there any real Texans in the chat? I haven't had the Pizookie yet. Are they worth it? If you have the ability to just make one at your house, I would just do that. It's easy to make at home. But if you're gonna be there, I wouldn't go out of my way to get one. Okay, Kona, aren't you? I'm not. I'm not from Texas, but I have lived in Texas long enough to say what I would say a lot of people who visit from out of town want to try when they come to Texas. Being from where I'm from gives me automatic street cred. Yeah, so you tell me you didn't actually live in the city and you lived on a farm outside of the city. I literally lived in the city. Okay. And live on a farm. Negative cred. He lived in a farm city. I lived on a farm. I'm fine with it. I learned a lot of things living on a farm. Dude, if I Google that, I think I'm gonna get a virus on my computer. Ain't no way I'm Googling that. That's gonna blue screen my computer if I Google that place. Old MacDonald had a farm. Didn't you live in the Big Apple? I didn't. What are you trying to say? I don't know. Ozone Park? That sounds like a virus. I did not live in Macquarie County, and I still don't live in Macquarie County. I lived in Pulaski County. Pulaski. I never lived in Bowling Green. I didn't live in Bowling Green. Bowling Green is an hour and a half away from where I live. Pulaski is not worse than Macquarie. Pulaski. That's a highway in New York called Pulaski Skyway. Okay, and there's a street in Somerset called New York. What about it? What do you want to do about it? Bowling Green, Kentucky? Yeah, no, I'm from Somerset, Kentucky, but I've been to Bowling Green many times. I'm just saying, damn. Well, I'm just saying. Anyways, what I was gonna say is that I knew that I was at my house whenever I smelt the cow manure in the summer because they spread the fields with cow manure to make them super fertilized. Fertile. She's always hostile. Ozone Park has so many farms around it. I live in Bowling Green, Ohio. Nice. Hi, Splashy. Wait, Splashy, have you been here before? That's awesome. I'm jealous because I love Kentucky and it's beautiful in general. No, it is very beautiful. Muhlenberg County? Wait, where is that? Wait, is that what you were doing before you went to the shawarma truck? It's raining in Somerset? I don't doubt it. Shut up. Yeah, I joined the stream a few times. Oh. I felt like you had, but I was just making sure. Welcome back. Down by Mammoth Cave, Green River. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been to Mammoth Cave multiple times. TJ was stoned to try that food. Yep, tracks. Not the last time, but the time before that, we asked you if you were drinking and you said something like that. So I just assumed that you were not drinking and that you were like on that, you were smoking some good. I don't smoke. I literally can't. I mean, you shouldn't, but I feel like it's some of the trips that you take are so long that it would be out of your system by the time you got back. But it's still probably best not to risk it. Wait, I just saw the doll. How much you smoke? I'm sorry, that was funny. The stuff was in your pee for months. Can't smoke in my country? You'll be... Really? That's intense. The stuff that, Lexi, once you stone. I spent spring break on the Cumberland River a few years ago. Somerset, we looked for bootleggers. You mean, Lake Cumberland. It's not, well, there is Cumberland River, but if you were in Somerset, it was Lake Cumberland. Fishing is awesome, though. Maybe when I retire, I'll indulge. The rules are strict. I think it's for the best. Maybe not that strict, but... No, Lake Cumberland. 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 Ain't no way that's the lake. It's a man-made lake. Not smoke regular cigarettes, smoking weed. She doesn't know anything about bagels. Oh, but I know about edibles. Your country has the highest currency in the world. Oh no, my mod does not like the term hillbilly at all. Pray time? Alright, see you in a bit. Geez, yep, they flooded it. Big story about that? Yep. I work where it isn't legal. I know cops in New Jersey that are allowed to smoke because it's legal there. But you can't be high on the job, right? If you could choose any city, place to live at, where would you want to live? Somewhere in Tennessee. Close to my family and far enough away from Braden. Which is a chatter in the stream. I'm gonna tell Braden that you said that. It's a joke. Come on. Has he chatted in a while in the Discord? He hasn't been in here in a couple days. Actually, the last time he came in here, he said he was very sick. So I don't know if he got better, if he's posted in the Discord that he's better or anything. I haven't pinged him and said, "Oh, okay, yeah, I remember that. I saw that interaction." You should be a pal and check on him. Myth's got it covered. Myth's gonna tell him that I said that I wanted to live far away from him, and then he's gonna come in and respond to that, and then we'll let him know, and then we will know how he is. Hey, he's probably trying to juggle all of his women and his illness at the same time. Wait, we should have asked him. Is this a prank? No. We should have asked him how his Christmas went, cause like the last time we talked to him, he said he had like multiple girls in his life. He said they were from a different county, so I probably don't know them. But I was really curious if it was anybody that I knew. Just because I'm nosy. But the fact that he's pretty much the type of person that if he knew their name, he probably would have posted it in chat. He will literally put somebody's full name and just spell it differently. And I'm like, you can't, that's still doxing somebody's name. He'll like type Sydney and type it like a different spelling than the Sydney. And he might not even No, we're not talking about that book. Jeez. Oh my gosh. I almost ended the stream that day. Right then, I was like, this is not happening. There's no way. Oh. He was here like last week. I think he's still alive. But yeah, it's a guy that I went to high school with. You better check on him. You're checking on him, Myth. You're checking on him. No? Okay. Nobody's checking on him. Dude, there was no, if I would have known that me saying the word book was going to make that happen, I would have never brought up books in the first place. My job is to create problems exclusively for you. Oh, I didn't know that. That's good to know, though. Somebody wants in my Discord, and he wants them to pay you to get into my Discord. Because he thinks that you deserve compensation. By the way. Ain't no way. When I lived in Lexington, I read the Bluegrass Conspiracy. I'm not sure if I read that or not. Sergeant with the 3-stream streak. Amazing. It gets hot in Lexington. Oh. Do you live in Lexington, Splashy? I mean, it gets hot there, but it's nothing like Texas heat. And I'm gonna block him. Look it up if you want to see my childhood. I felt bad Terrence is driving at this hour, even though it was completely his choice. I feel like he wanted to drive at night because there's less traffic. And he usually doesn't sleep very well at night anyways. What's the highest stream streak you've seen? What do you guys think it was? It's over 100 for sure. I feel bad because Dance and Dominate hasn't came in yet, and I'm getting off soon. Michael had 100. I mean, I think Myth and Terrence have. Terrence has probably had over 100. Hi, Terrence. I don't live there. I just visited when I was a kid, and that's all I could remember. That's crazy. Myths is up there, yeah. It's definitely over 100. $90 and -18. Yeah, it's similar to what mine was in Somerset. I've never had 100. This is the closest I've been. 71. Yeah, but I feel like you've only missed like one stream. It's like Myth, basically. I'm at 13. 13's a pretty good number. I'm gonna need you to do a 10-minute stream so Terrence can lose his streak. That is so mean. Middle of when he can't be here. Terrence has the controls to start my stream remotely. So I would be nice to him because he could literally... Thank you for the follow, Radio Lover. He could literally... No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. He could literally start the stream at 7 a.m. my time, and you would lose your streak. Dun, dun, dun. How are you? Ready to rodeo. TJ has a question for a rodeo lover. I can always make time. 2 questions, actually. Okay, spit them out. It was ruined because someone didn't want to wait 10 minutes. I had no idea if it was going to be 10 minutes or 2 hours, 6 hours before you came back. Yeah, what is your question? Da, 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 da. Wait, but you wake up for it? I might want a mod application. Me. You do the time I wake up at generally. How many rodeos have you been to? Is it respectable to wear sneakers or Timberlands at a rodeo? You can literally wear whatever you want. As long as you're not wearing like a freaking basketball jersey or something crazy like that. You've been to multiple rodeos. If you can't open your eyes, I don't know how to help you. I'm sorry, that was mean. But true. I've been to one, literally one. Oh, I thought you've been multiple times. I wear Nikes to rodeos. I'm terrible and lazy, but if you say yes. You snappy tonight? She's so aggressive. It's because I didn't eat dinner. My tummy's growling, and I know I can't eat until 1 tomorrow. Maybe I might eat breakfast tomorrow. This is what you're like normally. What's your excuse? I'm happy. I don't have anything wrong with me right now, other than the fact that I'm hungry. I wear cowboy boots, but you can wear whatever shoes that you want. Correct? Back, sorry, no problem. I'm not gonna be on too much longer. Any shoes are better than dry rotted Timberlands that are falling off your feet and you lose the sole in the stadium. Oh, that was a disrespect for sure. They were dry rotted as hell. There's nothing else to say about that. What's up? Hi, welcome. Feed the lady. How's this new? I'm mostly barefoot. What combo is going on? A lot. Dude, I'll never forget one of the times that I hung out with Dom and we were doing a cooking stream together and we were making chicken, and I asked him if we could stop at McDonald's on the way to the grocery store because I was starving, and he said no because we were about to eat. Like, he was my freaking father. He was like, no, we're not stopping for McDonald's. Where he was like, we're literally going to get food to make dinner. And I was in such a bad mood till I got food, and after that he messaged me. He was like, noted, always make sure the girl is fed. It's like, even if you're about to have dinner. Because I was very, very sassy. But to be fair, he did drop. I asked him for water, and then he dropped ice cubes on the ground and then pretended to put them in my cup. And then gave me the water. And I was like, you're not feeding me water with dirty ice cubes in it. And he was like, it was a joke. And I was like, no, I don't believe you. He just might be sensitive. No, I was being really mean. That's why you go out and eat appetizers? No, I actually, like, remember. Like, we were separated in the grocery store, but we were streaming. And he was like, is parsley and cilantro the same thing? Or he was like, is parsley and cilantro the same thing? And I don't remember. I was like, do you not know? Like, do you have it? Like, why are we doing a cooking stream if you don't know how to cook? I got really sassy, but I had worked that day and then drove there, and I was really hungry because I didn't stop to eat because I was already running late. Alabama. Hello? I was running late because I got off work late. You can wear sneakers. Exactly. There's plenty of sneakers. I don't think anybody should spend money on boots unless they are gonna wear them outside of the one time they go to the rodeo. Then why you just wasted a rodeo lover's time. Don't get anything crazy. Get something that you'll wear out get something that you can wear on the weekend or something. Little food snack would have held you off till the mill. It would have. Like, a little small fry is all I wanted. A small fry from McDonald's. Why does that sound so good right now? It's just because I'm hungry. I'm doing the opposite of what you told me. Taste your own medicine. The only person that you're hurting by buying a pair of like $300 boots is yourself. That is your wallet, not mine. I'm not buying them for you. You might can. I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask, Myth. I have a job. I'll be okay. Yeah, but it doesn't mean you should buy expensive hundreds of dollar boots. If it's not something you're gonna use or wear. No, I see what you were saying now. But how you typed it earlier was a little wild. I can resell them. Or you could just wear your tennis shoes and be comfy. I'm just saying, if you're going to get some, you need to get them now and wear them and break them in, or else you're going to be in a similar to worse predicament than you were last time, because not broken in boots, standing on your feet all day is not going to be ideal. And I'm sure Rodeo can second that. They are uncomfortable till you break them in, and then they're super comfortable. I literally paid $300 for hiking shoes, but do you go hiking? Can't be any worse than my work boots. Gonna kill your feet? Exactly. I agree. I work outside, not construction, so yes. My feet are indestructible. Yeah. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna... Dance and Domine, I wish you would come in. This is what I did for you, Myth, by the way, that one time. But it doesn't look like he's going to make the stream today. I did get on at midnight. He'll be on in 10 minutes. Probably. But yeah, I'm gonna have to pee because I drank this entire... Officially. Drank that entire thing. Is that all the water you've had today? No. No, I've had plenty of water. I have 2 pairs of cowboy boots. Both are over 20 years old. Almost broke in. Almost! It's not Dance and Dominate's fault you drink a gallon of water for fun. That's true. That's not his fault. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Ben, for the 2 gifted subs. Thank you, Terrence, for the 47 months. Thank you, Bofa, for the biddies. And thank you, Newbie, for the biddies. 4 pairs of cowboy boots. Wait, Rodeo Lover, how many times do you think somebody should wear a pair of boots before they wear them to the rodeo? Do you think that they should buy a pair of boots and not break them in and then wear them for 8 hours? Hi, Shaker. If I were your friend and I woke up and transformed into a chicken that lays eggs, what would happen to me? Do I know that you are the chicken? Because if I didn't know that you were the chicken, I'd probably be very confused. Yes to what? The brand that you wanted. What is a brand that you recommend to somebody who doesn't have any boots, rodeo lover, and that's never going to wear them again? No, the brand is not called Yes. They worked out how to join the chat? Really? Never gonna wear them again? Walmart. You didn't have to add the extra stuff at the end? I was just being like you. It only took them 3 days. See, now I get recommended Walmart. What boots should he get if he wants to resell them after? Because he's never going to wear them again. When are you taking the tree down? When you come over and help me. That is when it will come down. Let me do the talking. Okay, well, talk, because I gotta go. I'm about to pee on myself. I asked already. You might have to turn to Hani's best friend. Chat GPT. Yeah, sorry, I was sleeping. Shit. Welcome back, Hani. I almost typed something bad. So sorry, no problem. Honey, I'm going to sleep. We're all going to sleep because we need to get some rest, you know. You swear sleeping? You were sleeping. I'm not sure that I'm following. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to do my own research. Yeah. Ask Brayden. I've never seen Brayden not in boots. He wore boots in PE, in physical education. He wore boots in PE. How did he pass the class? Your guess is as good as mine. The teacher probably just didn't want to see him again. Or he was, yeah. Honey swears a lot when he's sleep watching your streams. My old boots are Casio. Did I miss the memo today? Is the 24-hour stream? It is not. Don't worry, guys. They're definitely awesome. I'm looking them up. Okay, let us know what you think. I see you in dream. Good night, guys. Thank you guys for all the love tonight. You guys are the best. See you guys next time. Bye, guys. $1,000.